Breaking news we brought you yesterday morning. A motorcyclist is dead after crashing into a building. It happened Friday night at 15th and Vinton, right outside a pallet supplier business. Omaha police revealed the motorcyclist was a 34-year-old man. They tell us he was speeding when he failed to negotiate a curve in the roadway and crashed into a building. Life-saving measures were performed, but he died shortly after arriving at the hospital.